So now it's virology part 2. We have myxovirus, and these two things are there: orthomyxovirus and paramyovirus. In orthovirus, we have influenza A, B, and C. In paramyovirus, we have MMR, measles, mumps, RSV virus, parainfluenza, and Nipah virus. And orthomyxovirus, it is the one which is unsegmented. Okay, then we have BIRA. I means 8. Then it is single stranded negative sense RNA virus with 8 segments. So this is what orthomyxovirus is. In this we can see virus entry will be hemagglutinin, exit will be neuraminidase. Okay, M2 ion, it will be uncoating of virion and host cell. Amantadine, remantadine is for influenza A. It's usually influenza, hemagglutinin, neuraminidase. Okay, entry-exit we told. Then we have uncoating which will be M2 ion, right? Then we have antigenic shift and antigenic drift. Shift is the one which is sudden change, drift is the one which is gradual change, right? In shift, what do we have is we have exchange of RNA between influenza A, genetic reassortment, seen in influenza A, epidemics, pandemics, and it is fast. And in drift, it's slow down. Okay, mutation will be where in hemagglutinin and neuraminidase, seen in both A and B, not cause pandemic, and this is slow. Okay. Then we have is what we have clinical features. Clinical features we can see fever, headache, sore throat, cough. Most probably is running nose is absent, right? Complication will be pneumonia. You have H1N1, that will be swine flu. H5N1 will be avian. Okay, H3 will be Hong Kong, right? Then laboratory will be what? In laboratory will have nasopharyngeal swab. Okay, HAI will be positive. This we need to remember. Okay, heme agglutination inhibition test, HAI will be positive. In treatment, what do we have is Tamiflu, oseltamivir. Okay, that will be oral route. Okay, all mivir will be there. Zanamivir. Okay, this we can see, and amantadine, ramintadine only for influenza A. This we can see. Then we have virology, paramyxovirus. In paramyxovirus, what we can see is we have first measles, MMR. Okay, in measles, what we can see is measles and rubella. The difference is first in measles it will be measles we will have oblique spots which will be pathogenic. Okay, and in this it will be rubeola, and in rubella it will be Forsythia spot, and in this it will be German measles, right? In rubella. So let's talk about measles virus. In measles we have is rubeola, and incubation period is of 10 days. Then we have three things: MMR. Okay, measles is 10 days. J. Graveston. Mumps is Jerilin. Okay, J. Grave, Jerry. And then we have RA27/3 in rubella. So 10, 19, and then 14. This is how it works. Okay, then we have measles. Okay, in measles we have fever and symptoms. So we have 3 C's of the measles: cough, coryza, and conjunctivitis. Okay, in the measles. Then what do we have is 10, 12, 14. So usually it starts with 10 days, right? 10, 12, 14. On 10th day it will be fever. 12th day it will be coptic spot. This is a prodromal phase. Then 14th day it will be rash. It will start first from the ear. Okay, ear, face, and neck. Like this it will go. Okay, as if water falling from back, right? Okay, so like this it will be there. And in complication, whenever it will be complicated, then it will be SSPE. Okay, this question has also come. Also in measles there will be WSS, because just make M opposite, it will be W. Warthin friendly giant cells, it will be there. And also giant cell will have both internuclear intercytoplasmic cytoplasm. Then measles and CMV are the one which will have both internuclear intercytoplasm, right? Then we have MMR. Second M will be of mumps. In mumps, what do we have is, first let's see the diagnostic feature. If it is a child, right? See, in mumps there will be bilateral parotitis. So in bilateral parotid gland, it will be two things: either child or an adult. Whenever it's child, it will be mumps, and whenever it will be adult smoker, then it will be Warthin's tumor, right? So it will be bilateral peritonitis. Second, it will be unilateral orchitis, and then we will have Jerry in it, and incubation period 19. MMR. R is the rubella. Rubella is the one which will have Forsheimer's spot in the rubella, right? And when we have Forsheimer spots, and then it will be like It is also called a German measles or 3-day measles. Okay, it is the third one, which will have incubation of 14 days. Then in this there will be upper respiratory tract infection, URTI, and there will be lab posterior auricular lymphadenopathy. Rest will be last for 3 days. Then for some sports, in this there will be three things: PDA, SNHL, and cataract. Okay, so like we can see heart, प्यार में रोना अंधा. प्यार is heart, then Runa is ear, and Andha Vera. So for example, it's like PDA, okay. RU means Rona, BELA means blueberry muffin. So all these things will be there in the rubella, right? So this we have seen. Now let's see a respiratory syncytial virus. Okay, this is multinucleated, and most common is LRTI in adults, URTI. Then is Nipah virus. So what is Nipah virus? It is the one, it was there in Kerala, right? And in this also what we can see is Nipah, NI. Okay, that will be encephalitis. P means pigs. Okay, and patient secretion, and in this it will be bad fruit in Nipah, and it will be high mortality. So we can see the mortality, encephalitis and fever will be there, fruit bat will be there. Whenever you see fruit bat, that will be of Nipah virus. Then comes Picona viridae, right? In Picona viridae, what do we have is we have enterovirus and rhino. Okay, so in entero what we have is fecal-oral, polio, Coxsackie, entero, eco. These four are there. In rhino, what do we have is inhalation, that is attachment of ICAM. So in ICAM, it will be there in two things, either rhinovirus or PF. Okay, so this is the only question expected from this. If they ask you about rhino, that will be ICAM 1, right? And then we have poliovirus. In poliovirus, we can start, which was the enterovirus. It is the most common type. This all questions have come. Most common type 1. Then in this it will be an inapparent infection, that will be most common. Poliovirus, inapparent infection, most common type 1. Then we will have descending paralysis, which will be anterior horn cells. So this all we can see. And then comes the lab diagnosis of the poliovirus. In this it will be how to diagnose by throat swab, rectal swab, and fecal samples. Like this we can do it, right? Then what do we have is we have Coxsackie virus. In Coxsackie virus we have Coxsackie A, Coxsackie B, right? In A means A, HHH, A and 3H will be there. Coxsackie B will be 2B, C and DDE, like this. Okay, so in Coxsackie A it will be AHH, means A 24. Then it will be H means hand foot mouth disease, hyperangina. Okay, this all questions have come. Hand foot mouth disease, hyperangina has come. Acute hemorrhagic, this is also H, hemorrhagic conjunctivitis, this will be A24, and also enterovirus 17. So all H will be there: hand foot, hyperangina, hemorrhagic, enterovirus, right? All this will be done, just we have to learn. And whenever it's Coxsackie B, so means B is there, so what we have to remember is B is there, so we have another disease are there, but the main thing is the common between them is hand foot mouth disease. This is what do we need to remember. Then comes rhabdovirus. Rhabdo is the one. In this it will be two things will be there. Gene will be genus lysovirus, that will be rabies, and rhabdovirus genus 2 will be there, which is not important. Then what we need to see here is in rhabdovirus, in rabies, like how it is spread. So first it will be acetylcholine, bind to acetylcholine, then it will be retrograde. Okay, and then after being the retrograde, it will go centripetal along the nerves, then dorsal root ganglia of spinal cord, and then it will reach to brain. So this is the sequence which has been already asked in the exam: acetylcholine, retrograde, centripetal, dorsal root through spinal cord, and then reach brain, right? Then in this rhabdovirus, what do we have is Negri bodies, right? Lab diagnosis, what we have is hair follicles. In clinical features, what we can see, it goes progress in the speed of 3 mm per hour, right? It is shorter for what? Children, upper limb height, short height, all these things will be there. So this was a rhabdovirus. Then we have arbovirus. In arbovirus, what do we have is Bunia, Toga, Flavi, Rio, Rhabdo. All these things will be there. And in this, whenever we will have Toga virus, that means it will be horse, right? So we can see rubella, chikungunya, all these things. In Flavi, we can see Flavi, we have JE, yellow fever, Zika. In Rio, we can see tick fever, and Rhabdo, we can see vesicular, right? So let's see the ADs. Okay, in ADs we can have many. For example, AEZ, E will be Eastern encephalitis, Zika, California, chikungunya. All these stuff will be there. But what main do we need to know here is first of all the incubation period. So the Culex, in Culex we will have three things: JE, Western 9, and Benko 50 and Phyliraceae, right? So Japanese and Western, all these people are cute, right? This what that means it will be Culex. Japanese, Western, female will be Phyliraceae are cute, right? So but the main thing is the incubation period. This question can come. Dengue means just remember the seed DENGU, that will be 6 to 6 days. Okay, chikungunya will be what? First 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will be 5 days. Then Japanese encephalitis, the longest will be 5 to 15 days. Yellow, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then will be 3 to 6 days. So like this you can do it. K4 means forest. Okay, chikungunya is what? Now this is the main. Okay, fever and migratory arthritis. In this there will be a sign. In this, first of all, it's the Aedes mosquito. In this there will be chicks and hyperpigmentation at nose. Okay, that will be chikungunya. Okay, and now comes JE, Japanese encephalitis. Okay, in this it will be what? In this it will be, there will be Culex. This question is come. Where will be Culex, right? Whenever you find Culex mosquito and pig, a pig was in Nipah, but here Culex mosquito has to be there. Okay, so then it will be Japanese encephalitis, right? In this there will be a strain called Genvac, and human will is a accidental host, and vector is Culex, right? So this is what we must know. And also in this there will be vaccine, we can see ASA 1442, that is of JE. Okay, so this only we have to see. Whenever it's Culex and bird, it's natural cycle. Culex and pig, amplification cycle. Nagayama spots in HHV6. Yellow fever is what? Yellow and Torres body, right? 2L, 2R. Yellow, Torres. Okay, like this, two things are there. Usually it's the Indian status, like India is free from yellow fever, but unvaccinated travelers from endemic countries they come, and usually it takes 60 days for quarantine. 17D vaccine, yellow fever. It is contraindicated in what? Live vaccine contraindicated in immunocompromised, prepared from allantoic cavity, which is contraindicated in egg allergy, allantoic cavity, egg allergy, right? Okay, certificate within 10 days. Okay, then it will be for lifelong. That will be yellow fever. Monkeys, Quezon forest, Arctic monkey. Then is what? Zika virus. This question has come. Okay, its vector is Aedes. Zika virus. This question has already come. Zika virus is Aedes. In this it will be from mother to child. Okay, and this will be sexual, and also in this there will be blood transfusion. Okay, then we will have mother. So in mother we will have what? Tetanus effects, myalgia, arthralgia, this. But the main was maculopapular rash. In Zika virus, okay, maculopapular rash, and GBS, Guillain-Barré syndrome. All these two things will be there. Okay, this was of the mother, they can ask. Okay, but if they ask about neonate, in neonate will be what? There will be cells, there will be Hofbauer cells, but the main thing is microcephaly. Eye problem will be there. Okay, so whenever you will have maculopapular rash, Guillain-Barré syndrome, that will be of mother. But if they are fetus, microcephaly, congenital problems will be there. Where? In the Zika virus. Okay, then comes dengue. Dengue means Aedes. Okay, most dangerous, DANE 2, 1 to 4 is normal. Dengue means was platelets will decrease. There will be petechius rates, and hemocyte count will increase. Okay, this was about dengue. And in dengue there will be what? NS1 antigen, IgM, ELISA. NS1 is DAN. Okay, RK39 is Kala. Then Rio Viridae family. In this there will be what? Rotavirus, diarrhea, rotating wheel, rota wo bachcha. This will be what? This will be only double-stranded RNA virus. Okay, in this there will be rota there, so rotatrix toxin. Side effect is intussusception. Regarding intussusception, it is side effect of rotavirus, also associated with Peutz-Jeghers polyp. Then we have Filoviridae. Filoviridae means what? It is Ebola virus, which is of Africa. Okay, and this it will be Bowlus spaghetti virus. Okay, then what do we have? We have bat here, right? Then we have Nmazev. And Ma means monoclonal antibody, Z is there, E means Ebola. So Ebola is the most virulent strain, and the rest on we don't know. And medicine we have Nmazev, that is of Ebola virus. Okay, ball of spaghetti. Okay, and also in this in Ebola virus, what we can see is contact, that is bat wild animal. We can see a bat. Okay, reservoir and human to human we can see. Okay, now what can we see is virology. In virology, RNA retrovirus H1 HIV1 is more than HIV2, right? Yes, so what we can see here is it was usually about RNA virus. So, most common is group M, group C, okay, and 120 and GP41. This is what we can see, and then we can see some opportunistic infections. Okay, that will be like herpes zoster will be TB, and if it is less than 200, that will be pneumocystic carinii pneumonia. If it is less than 100, then it will be CCC. Toxoplasmosis, Cryptococcus meningitis, CNS lymphoma. Less than 50 will be CMV retinitis and MAC, right? Okay, then we can see in TB we can see snowstorm appearance. In pneumonia we can see lobar. PCP we can see perihyla, right? Yeah. So we have HIV RNA plasma, HIV 1P24 antigen, right? Then we have STLV. This question has already come. Text gene. Okay, STLV means T cell leukemia lymphomas. Text gene will be there. Then comes COVID-19. This we know corona, crown, petal like. This question we have seen. In corona, what we can see is fever, dyspnea, cough, shortness of breath, vomiting. Okay, sign can be halo sign, reverse halo sign. This could be there. Also multifocal ground glass opacity. This could be there. Swab nasopharyngeal, oropharyngeal swab through VTM, viral transport media. These things can be there. Then we can see the proteins, and proteins we have prions. Thank you.